The ATM flashed red. It lit up Sarah's terrified face, right in the middle of Manhattan. Insufficient funds. The housing crash had just swallowed her $7 million fortune. At 40 years old, her supposed real estate empire was nothing but dust. Her young son looked at her in the dark. He was holding a court-ordered eviction notice. Sarah could give up and cry. She stood inside a mansion about to be sold at a bank foreclosure auction. Instead, she grabbed a paper napkin. She designed a financial rescue plan right there in the ruins. On one side, she wrote down the nightmare: toxic mortgages, lawsuits, and broken pride. On the other side, she wrote her only way out: a sharp eye for finding diamonds in the trash. The real estate game requires getting your hands dirty, especially when you have no cash on hand. Sarah traded her designer dresses for work boots. She was ready to walk through the rubble. She drove a borrowed car through the Boston suburbs. She was hunting for ruined houses facing foreclosure. She rented a gloomy hall. She planned to pitch her first house flipping project to potential investors. The door creaked open for a single guest. It was an older investor named David. David sat in the front row. He fell fast asleep before he even saw the numbers. Sarah ran to the hallway bathroom to cry out of anger. She tasted the deep humiliation of failure. She washed her face with freezing water. She erased the victim from the broken mirror forever. She marched back to the hall and woke up David. She explained the real estate deal with pure passion. That fierce belief convinced the old man. He agreed to fund the purchase of the abandoned house. David signed the first check on the rusty hood of Sarah's car that very afternoon. They flipped the property in record time. They sold it and tripled the starting capital. Sarah multiplied that profit. She started buying apartment buildings hit hard by the financial crisis. The monthly cash flow from hundreds of tenants quickly replaced her old millionaire lifestyle. 15 years later, a massive rental empire generated wealth while she slept. The worst bankruptcy of her life was the best education. It was a raw and effective masterclass in high-impact investing. A bank account at zero is just an empty lot. It is the perfect ground to build your next skyscraper. The real question is not how far you fell into the rubble, but what you are willing to build on your own ruins. What will be your next move?